Hey, Chase, I'm back again. This is one of the backpacks, get-home bags that we have. And if you've seen some of the videos, we have a lot of packs. And this one I had put together for my dad, and I put one together for my stepmom for their cars, but now they only have one vehicle. So we're probably going to be condensing that down into one, but we thought we'd go through this to see how I did when I packed it. And we're empty it all out, put it on the table here, and then we'll come back and go through it. So the bag is just a field line bag, which is probably got at Walmart, I'm thinking. The zipper's only open halfway here. You've got a nice one there. You've got a little ones in between here, flashlights and things. One there. This is the top. And then this one opens all the way up, which I do like very much. That spot here, a zipper here, and in the back, you also have a spot for a water bag. Hydration pouch. So that's the backpack, and it's got some nice straps. I've worn it. Actually worked quite a bit to make sure it was comfortable, and it was actually very comfortable. It's not a heavy bag though, as you can tell. So that's about that. So here in the top part, this is what we had up here: emergency sleeping bag, the SOL, just a Mylar bag. This is a lighter. So in this top pocket here is where this came from. You have your SOL sleeping bag, which is the Mylar bag, which reflects your body heat back to you. Anybody living where it snows a lot, like people who live in Minnesota, should have one of those in their car. Something a lot of people don't think about, I always take multivitamins. All the backpacks that I have multivitamins in them. Just, maybe 4 or 5. And I always thought that was a good idea to have. This is cotton dipped in tea tree, so they're very easy to light. They smell good. The tea tree is supposed to help keep bugs away, and it's also good for insect bites, cuts, and scratches. So that's got multiple uses right there. Over here, we have the bottle opener, mini spoon, can opener, military style. The spoon, but also the little bottle opener on it, and a carabiner. This is the mini straw, life straw, mini straw. They just stick the hose on, or the straw on, and stick it right in the water and drink it. That's when I drink on the go and you're moving fast. Those are great to have. Something everyone should have is a little bit of hand cleaner. That's basically for cuts and scrapes, and of course your hands if you need it. That can help keep that stuff clean. Don't want to get sick. I found these in the very bottom. I don't even remember putting them in there, but there's also some needles here for use. We went over the multivitamins, hand warmers. Best time you can buy those is in the spring around here. They're real cheap and they work really good. They last about 6 to 8 hours and they get very warm, very warm. And this is dental floss, for your teeth, and great. It's very strong, so you can tie things together with it if you had to. It works really good for sewing things up. It's really tough to break, and I suggest everybody should have some of that in their bag. So, moving on to the second compartment, this one here. We have the radio. We have it's like a little kit of assorted stuff. We've got a magnifying glass in there. We've got the straw, or the glow stick. If I can get that open. We've got a glow stick, bug stuff, especially if you live in North. Razor, magnifying glass, starting fires and for reading, just in case your stomach goes bad. This is bullion. And vitamins. And that was in that little second pack in there. So we had in here gloves, master mechanic gloves. Because of where we live, we don't have a lot of trees, a lot of cactus. That's the kind of ones I prefer, a little bit of leather on them. We had a rain poncho in here, just in case. The bandana, cotton bandana, is good for covering your head, covering your face, for straightening out water or things from your water. And for washing with, it's got multiple uses. This is the magnesium fire sticks. You can get these for $1, I think, at the dollar store. We get them free at Harbor Freight. At least we were, and they work really good. The flashlight, which is also on the outside, that was pinned to the outside of that one, I believe. And this is the emergency fishing kit. Hooks, lines, a little bit of this, a little bit of that in there. Something I suggest again, everybody have is a deck of cards, because boy, it can get boring out there, and it can really help. And this is a compass, military-style compass. I get it open. So we're going to do a separate review on this later when we can get out to the woods and do some real testing on it and see how it works. So we'll see. So far, not too bad from where we are. So we're gonna do a separate review on that. We can go out in the woods and really hike around a little bit. So. We also had in here was a Gerber knife. Haven't tried this at all. I don't even remember buying this. It's got the rubbery, don't know what they call it, handle. Some jimping there. So it feels good. It is very, very sharp. But obviously I haven't used that yet. So I probably bought that kind of at the last minute and stuck in there. In here, for starting your fire, that's your magnesium rod striker right there. And these work really good. This has seen some use, and I'm real happy with those. I have a couple of those. So, on the outside of the back, we had on the strap, this is multi-tool. This is just a Sheffield multi-tool. I'm thinking for a 72-hour get-home bag, you probably might even have to use something like that, but I always having a multi-tool is a wonderful tool to have, so I always have them. And then we have 2 more pocket knives that are on the outside, because they're going to go right on me as soon as I take the bag out. It's just a coast knife, but they're sharp. It's got the serrated edge there. It's a very sharp knife, and they work real good. I would want to be dropped behind enemy lines with these, but you know, for what we're using for it. This one here also, it's got the seatbelt cutter, the glass breaker. It's a very rough grip there, serrated and straight, very sharp too. Gotta be careful. So those are very nice. Those are on the outside, and for 72 hours, not a problem. Second flashlight, extra battery. 3 carabiners, just to attach things to the pouch if we need to. On the bottom, you've seen this in one of the other videos, is we have one of our Nalgene bottles with 2 cups. The cups are just a little bit big, so we wrapped duct tape in here. It gives us some extra duct tape to have. And the water, and you have 2 cups, and they fit very well on there. Work really well too. And that's water 1. In the back we had some snacks, and I did have some ramen in here and some energy bars, and I put them on the counter because I was going to open them and taste them, and I forgot to put them back in the bag, or extras in the back in the bag. But that's usually what I have, is 2 or 3 things of ramen, a couple of protein bars, maybe some granola bars, stuff that you can leave in the bag for 6 months or so and it's not going to go bad. You don't have to worry about it. So that's what's in there. And in the very back we had another Nalgene bottle full. We have a little gas stove, little top of the gas stove. I don't know if we've used this one or not. We have quite a few of them, but these do work very well. They weren't a whole lot. I think they were $20 or less on Amazon. And using it worked great when I tested it. We're going to be doing some more videos on those in a little while. They work very nice. For those of you who are been stuck at home for any period of time without electricity or gas and can't cook, or just to keep one of those in your closet, because you can at least warm up some food if you have to, some soup. We're going to go into the cook kit in a minute here, but this is 50 feet of paracord. This is how we keep our paracord. We have another video on that, on how to do that, but that works great. I use that for straps for a day pack. I've actually used one of these as a belt once, because I got Iowa and didn't have a belt, so I had to use one of these as a belt, and that works really good. It comes apart real easy, and it's real easy to fold up. And there's the military, I think that's a P5, P2 opener. You keep that and everything. And then in here we have a little mess kit. So, and this I think is going to do quite well for 72 hours. So you've got some drinks there, some cotton pads for the tea tree oil to rub on wounds to start a fire. Works out really good. Got some oatmeal. Got a cloth. That's one of those ultra suction cloths that works real good. We've got some spices, and here it's just food. Got oatmeal. There's some Lipton soup. That works out pretty good too. That stores quite a while. Just a little hot water and let it sit closed with a lid on it, and it works just fine. So, and salt and pepper. Anti-diarrhea pills. Because some of us are going to get stuck drinking water that we don't want to drink. I suggest you have some of these in there all the time. That way, in case you do get sick, you've got something to fight it off. So, this is some little fire starters that we got, and some little hand towelettes. Just for having towelettes. They also light pretty well when they're dry. And for cleaning up, they're in there too. So, salt and pepper, because you get stuck out in there for a little while. It's amazing what a little salt and pepper can do to food that's not so good. So that's what we did. That's what we put together. And the tarp. The tarp is also in there as well. And we're going to stick that back in there as well. So the only thing that I'm missing in here that I'd really like to get in here are some emergency space blankets. They may be stuck in there somewhere and I missed one. Normally I have 2 in all. So that's what we have. So you're probably going to get some separate reviews, or if ones we haven't done, we're going to do the cook sets, on the knives, on the Gerber knife. We're going to also have some walkie-talkies we're going to test out for distance to see how far of range we can get with these guys. And that's about all for this one. So leave some comments if you like. Appreciate you watching. Talk to you later.